Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our next chapter, chapter number 6, applications of derivatives. Where these derivatives are used, children, these derivatives are used, applications of derivatives. These derivatives can be used for following. First, to determine rate of change of quantities. Then, to find equation of tangent and normal to a curve at any point. Next, to find the increasing or decreasing function, or to find the intervals where a function is increasing or decreasing. Next, to find the maximum and minimum value of a function. To find approximate value of a certain quantity. And we will use these derivatives for in finding maxima and minima, and for further we will apply this maxima and minima, means we will do applications of maxima and minima. And children, for all these applications we have different exercises. Your first exercise, that is exercise 6.1, that is based on rate of change of quantities. What do I mean by rate of change of quantity? This derivative is very helpful in determining how a quantity changes, means rate of change of quantity when other changes. For example, say we can find how fast is the area of a circle changing with r when r is given. Means when radius of a circle is given, then how fast is its area increasing with respect to r. Or when rate of change of edge of a cube is given, then how fast is the volume increasing. Or when the rate of change of surface area of a cube increases, then how fast is its volume increases. This is called rate of change of the quantities. For example, find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to radius if radius is equal to 5 centimeter. See, area of a circle is pi r square, and we have to find rate of change of area with respect to r. It means we have to find dA by dr. And what is dA by dr? 2 pi r. Clear? But we have to find dA by dr when r is equal to 5. So, we will keep dA by dr when r is equal to 5. 2 pi r, keep r 5. So, it will be 10 pi. And because it is dA by dr, so the units will be centimeter squared divided by centimeter. It means the answer will be 10 pi centimeter. Now we will do some question of exercise 6.1. An edge of a variable cube is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. How fast is the volume of the cube increasing when the edge is 10 centimeter long? Suppose x is the edge of the cube, then what is given? Dx by dt is given. It is given now that the edge of a variable cube is increasing at the rate this. So it is given dx by dt. Or with the help of unit also you can determine what is given. It is what? Centimeter. It means dx by dt. So dx by dt is given to you 3. Now we have to find how fast is the volume increasing. It means we have to find dV by dt, right? So firstly find the relation between V and X. What is V? Volume of a cube is X cube, cube of the edge. So dV by dt will be equal to 3x square dx by dt. Clear? Now we will put the value of dx by dt which was given from equation number 1, it was 3. So we will keep its value 3. And also we have to determine the rate of change of volume when your edge is 10 centimeter, means when x is 10. So keep x 10 and dV by dt, that will be 900, and units will be centimeter cube per second. Next is, a stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circle at the speed of 5 cm per second. At the instant when the radius of the circular wave is 8 cm, how fast is the enclosed area increasing? It means what we have given. Suppose radius is r, the area of the circle is pi r square, and what we have given, dr by dt. So dr by dt is given to you 5. Let a is the area of the circle, it will be pi r square, and we have to find dA by dt, because how fast word is written. So how fast means dA by dt. We have to find dA by dt. So what will be dA by dt? 2 pi r dr by dt. And radius they have given you 8 centimeters. So at r is equal to 8, your dA by dt will be 2 pi 8, dr by dt is 5. So you have to keep the value of r and dr by dt. After then it will come out 80 pi centimeter square per second. So in this way, the rate of change of one quantity is given to you, and you have to find the rate of change of other quantity. Clear? Tomorrow we will do some more questions based on this. Thank you.